Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
It's hump day.
That was so fantastic.
That was awesome. Hey, Jonathan, welcome.
Hi, Jonathan Short. How are you?
I sure
Oh my
hope.
gosh, that was so funny. Wait, are we live or no? It says live at 47.
We're live. Yeah, I just hope that the time didn't get screwed up. I hope people saw the update. That if they got notifications. I wish this thing would show. Oh, it does there up at the corner. How many viewers?
Yeah, there's nowhere for us to see that. It looks like Jonathan Short. Is there anybody else in?
Yeah, no, not yet. Not yet. We'll wait a little bit.
Oh, he can hear us. We are live. It says, I think we are.
Yeah, we're live. Yeah, we're live. Jonathan's the only one here right now, so we'll wait a little bit for people to get here. Like I said, I hope that the time thing didn't screw it up, because like I said, I accidentally put it as 8 p.m. Pacific time instead of 8 p.m. Eastern time when I scheduled it. So I'm hoping that didn't screw up people's notifications.
Okay. Jonathan is saying it says 3 in chat, and he can hear us, so we are live.
Yeah, there's people popping in now. Looks like there's 4. So hopefully, we can start chatting, and then I'm hoping that Nancy. Hey, Chris, welcome, buddy.
Hi, Chris.
I'm hoping that. Let me make sure my door's locked. I'll be right back.
Chris, are you sad seeing all of the midlife crazy chat and everybody in Cancun? Oh my gosh, it's making me
that last video of the room. Are you kidding me? Holy moly!
Oh my gosh, that room made the Ryu look like a dump.
Yeah, wow. We stayed.
There was like an apartment.
That was nice.
Yeah, that was. It was humongous. I was surprised, and I don't know. We'll have to find out from Jay. Did they? I know that was in. Well, no, actually, it looked like they all had ocean view rooms from all the videos that I saw. So very cool.
Yeah, in Michelle the Bowen's room. Did you see the hot tub on the balcony?
Oh no, I didn't see that. I'll have to go back and look at it.
It's crazy.
That's awesome. Are you guys staying at the same place when you go?
No.
No.
But I gotta share your video out here if I can figure out how to do it. Oh, it says you got 8 people in, buddy.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and start rolling. So I wanted to talk about Vegas, obviously, because a large group is going this weekend, and I'll be joining them. I love Vegas. It's a lot of fun. I loved. Let me say this again. I loved Vegas before all this stuff going on. And I'm curious how much that is going to impact this visit. So that's my biggest concern. Let's see I guess I'm trying to get them drunk so they have a hangover. I know he's asking them to do shots and all that stuff. So
all right, I just shared you out, bud.
Perfect. Thank you. Hey, Ronnie, welcome, buddy. So yeah, that's my biggest concern. That's my biggest concern right now is how this will impact what as I was mentioning when we were in the broadcast studio, even just the tables are limited to I think 6 people. So you got a large group of people going, and you can't even have like a big dinner together, kind of like you would see on group cruises, that kind of thing. That's not an option. So now people have to break out into smaller groups. So
I saw that. Who was it? Was it Jamie and Sharon from I think that's who it was, right? They were saying, hey, we'd like to hang out with everybody, but it's not going to happen basically. And there's no bars that we can all congregate at. And you can't, wasn't that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I've watched, there were so many people live that night. My head was spinning.
Well, the place, even the place, the bar that we're going to is a Nine Fine Irishman or whatever it is. They're making us actually have a room, like we can't even be part of the regular bar area because we're such a large group. So we have to have a room with separate tables, and everybody's got to be, spread out and all that stuff. So they can't. I mean, I don't know how much they can limit you if you want to go over and talk. If they're going to count and say, "Oh, there's 7 people standing around this table," I don't know. I hope not. I know I'm being facetious, but I really hope that it doesn't get to that point. But
yeah.
But I understand the safety concerns, and Jamie has been saying over and over, we want to go there, have a great time, but we don't want anybody to come back, and so. And I get it. So everybody's being asked to wear masks. If you don't want to hug or whatever, that's okay. Some people are saying it's fine. So
yeah. So Bob and I haven't been there in a while together. I was in Vegas 3 years ago, I think, in June. I went on a girls' trip with all the girls on my dad's side of the family, and we went and saw Jennifer Lopez, which was amazing. Awesome. Where was she? She was at Planet Hollywood, I think. I'm trying to think.
I love Planet Hollywood, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Planet Hollywood. Let me tell you, that girl did not stop moving the entire show. I can't even call it a concert because it was like a show. It was fantastic, but I love Vegas. Bob is like, okay, we've been there like 5 times. I'm good. But I literally could go back 100 more times and I would be A-okay with it.
We always see a show, usually see a
circus show. Yeah. We've seen quite a few of those. Those are fantastic. Well, we like them.
I haven't done any shows. I'd like to. I mean, I've been going there since I was 12 years old. My sister used to take me with her, and I used to watch her kid. In the hotel room, they would reward me by taking me circus up to the the area where they have all the games and all that, and that was kind of my reward for watching my niece. But I'm curious. So we talked about this. I love to gamble. We both partake, and I'm just curious. Like at the tables, you were in there pretty tight. 6 across, whatever it is, 7 people. Curious how that's going to play out, and
So I was just at our local casino here last Monday. Was it last Monday? And I walked out with $800 to the good. So I was happy because I hadn't been in a long time. And the differences were everybody had masks on, obviously. I think the tables where you sit, like you don't sit at craps, you know what I mean? So any place that had chairs, it was every other chair.
Okay.
And everybody had masks on. And as far as slots, which is what I play, they position all the machines in like a quad. So here, 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 and here. So you weren't sitting really close to anybody. And they have sanitation areas like every, I don't know, maybe 12 feet, where they have things of wipes and they have the antibacterial spray, and you can wipe down the machines, and the machines actually have a message on them that say this machine was last sanitized on 8:05, which was cool because you knew if it was clean or not, because if somebody put their card in and touched it, that message went away. So I really liked that. So I felt safe. It wasn't busy. It was a Monday night. I don't know if they're limiting capacity in Vegas like they are in resorts and stuff. I'm not sure. I don't know. I haven't heard. So can't say.
I figured that at the tables they would do that, but to me it's still not 6 feet apart. But I guess that abides by the rules that they're put under. So that's fine. I don't really care. I guess. I mean if we're having to wear masks, then even if it's every other chair, I'm not too concerned about that.
Yeah.
But,
So you want to take a look at the chat and see who's in here? I'm seeing it's flying. Let's just say hi to everybody.
do that. Yeah, absolutely. Let me just skip on back. So Jonathan, thank you again. Welcome. See the world, Chris. We got the us and more while on vacation coming in and say hello. Thank you. Appreciate
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Sarah, no H and Bob. Yeah. Sarah, no H and Bob. Yes.
Thank you for the no-H.
Yeah, their hotel looks great as well where they're staying at.
So it's funny. Bob and I, the last time we took the boys to Disney, I think we got suckered into going to one of those things where they
timeshare.
Yeah. And it was at that place, and we thought the place was fantastic, but they would not let us out. Like, they told us it would only be like an hour, or they'd give us lunch and everything. And, we sat through it, and I think the boys were with us, weren't they?
Yeah.
And, oh my God, Bob was going to murder somebody.
Yeah. It wasn't a fun experience by any means, but we got through it.
Yeah. Well, I love and Bob is, so.
They always say it's fine. Hey, Tyler, how you doing, buddy?
Hi, Tyler.
Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it.
Hi, Blaine.
Blaine's in the house. Hi, Blaine. Thank you for joining us. Life is Good Today is here, saying hello to people. Thank you, Ronnie and Alma.
Tyler, sup?
Everybody just say hello to Rich and Pam are in the house. Hello. Thank you.
Hey, Rich and Pam. How are you guys?
Thanks for the Excel sheet. Yeah, I everybody's been asking me to share that out, so I thought, you know what, I went ahead and put it out there on the new Facebook group. So glad.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Thank you for doing that, because sometimes Bob's looking at me and I'm looking at him, and he's like, "Who's live tonight?" I'm like, I don't remember. I don't even remember what day it is, let alone who's going live and at what time. So it's really good to have that. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. Well, the Live Place, that website, it's kind of that TV guide, but not, they don't allow people like me under 100 subscribers in, so you're gonna miss out.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's 100 subscriber minimum, and you have to send them one of your lives so they could see that it's family friendly, that kind of thing. So there's a little bit of rules that go along with it, and I don't know if Blaine knows the guy personally or just kind of got acquainted with him, and I get it. I understand he wants to, he just added the cruise community to it. I think it's been mainly like Disney and what have you. But it's a good concept. I guess what I'm saying, it's a great concept, but not everybody does it. I mean, I don't think Lalita Loca or some of these other people are on there. So, anyway, I did it for myself, and I found that it's useful for other people.
Yeah, for sure.
So I thought, why not? So, yeah. One of the things that, I don't know if you got on last night on Nautical Nurse Nancy's live, she mentioned her daughter had gone to the Luxor and they had given her a face shield. And I thought, wow, I'm glad that, I hope all the casinos have that as an option. And she said they gave it to her. So I'll bring one with me just in case, because I prefer not to have to wear, a mask the whole time that I'm sitting there. So, was that an option at your casino, your local casino? Did you see people wearing face shields, I should say?
They didn't hand anything out, no, but I'm trying to think if I saw anybody that had a face shield on. I don't think I did. But usually when I see the face shield, people are wearing a mask and the face shield. I don't think I've ever seen anybody with just the face shield, to be honest with you.
So the schools are yeah, I know. Thank you, Asimov. Yeah, I'm so close, and hopefully, if you guys all kind of tell your friends about me, hopefully we can get 14 more. I just want to get that up there so I can advertise in the Live Place. So, I see the schools are saying, the kids can't wear face shields, and if they do, they have to wear it with a mask. And so I was kind of surprised, and maybe she did have to wear a mask along with the face shield. It didn't sound like it. And I didn't really ask, so it'll be interesting to find out. And hopefully if anybody here, I don't think anybody in here has been to Vegas recently, but if you have, let me know, chime in, and let me know if you have. And in the videos I saw, I didn't really see anything, but most of the people were outside walking around with masks.
Yeah.
So Yeah.
So where's everybody staying at the New Yorker? I think
It
was
looks
it?
like most people are in New York,
Or New
yeah.
York?
Yeah.
So that's a nice place.
We were in there.
Yeah, I gambled in there a little bit. I mean, honestly, the last time I went, I don't think I gambled, but probably $40. I just love to walk up and down the strip and just look at everything. I mean, you could do that for days. Walk up one side and down the other. You know what I mean? And just take in all the sights. And I could sit and watch the Bellagio fountains for hours. I love that.
And that's my favorite thing. I mean, obviously, you can if you wanted to, but you try not to gamble the whole time. And I really don't do shows. So usually my other time is out just walking around and people watching. That's my absolute favorite thing. Is the people watching. And you know what, you lose time. Like, I hate cardio, man. We just got a treadmill and I got to get my butt on there here soon. But man, I can walk, literally miles and miles and miles in Vegas or the beach or somewhere that I enjoy and not even blink an eye. But
I'm like that in New York City. I could go up and down New York City streets for ever and never get tired. Oh, look at your little Nightbot just put our Cuse Cruisers page in there. Oh, how cute.
Good job, Nightbot.
So we don't have that. What is it? That's just like an automatic. Do you have to tell it what to put in there?
Yeah. And I can show you that once you guys get going. It's pretty cool. You can set it all up and it can have, so when you have guests on, it can do all that for you. I know that some guys, like Blaine and a few other mods, they do a really good job. Hey, Spikers Crazy Adventures, welcome.
Hi,
You guys
Cindy.
they made Nightbot mad. Can I see that?
I know. What happened? Is it Cindy that's on?
It might be Cindy. Yeah. Probably
No disassembly required. Stop scanning word phrases warning. Oh,
Nightbot's got an attitude. Yeah. If you get Nightbot as a moderator, he's got a little bit of an attitude, but he's all right. He put when Ronnie and Alma used them the first time. That I found out from Ronnie about Nightbot, and he put me in timeout. He put the Tyler Show in timeout because Tyler Show is, I think, using all caps. He put Papa Mozo because his name is all caps, and in timeout. It was funny.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. So it's testy.
It is. I mean, you could tweak it. It's I'm not too worried about like that kind of stuff. He's he'll just put those little warning messages and that kind of thing. So.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
But, so I all the times that I've been to Vegas, I think I've probably stayed at Excalibur the most because I have 3 girls and they like little princesses and want to stay in the castle. We like taking them. Not so much anymore. It wasn't that bad. There was a brief period. I don't know when you guys went, but there was a brief period where they tried to make it family friendly. They stopped the guys that are handing out the cards.
Ooh, yeah.
All that stuff, right? And that was kind of like the big thing. And then now you've got the people on the strip that are in as little clothing as possible. Trying doing pictures. You know what? I think it was the last trip I was there. I was doing my walk. My buddies went to the pool. I didn't feel like going to the pool, so I'm like, I'm gonna go walk around. So I'm going for my walk, and some guy is taking a picture. He's there with his wife, and his wife's got the stroller, and so she's like, oh yeah, go take a picture with one of those showgirls, and they're wearing a little thong in the back or whatever. So I'm walking behind him, and he has his hand right on her bottom. And I don't think the wife knew. I was just like, oh, okay, maybe I should take a picture from this side and send it.
Oh, yeah, that's so funny. Hey, Tess Almond, welcome in.
Oh, Tess, hello. First time here, but I'll be in Vegas Friday. Well, welcome, Tess. Yeah, I see you all the time in Sharon at Sea's chat, and I'm glad you're able to come by, and look forward to meeting you in Vegas. It looks like you are one of the Vegas experts. I see all the advice you're giving inside the Facebook group page, so that's really awesome. And is she there now? I'll be in Vegas. No, Friday. Okay, so Friday she'll be there.
What do you think Tess plays?
Tess probably plays slots.
I think she's a card counter, blackjack.
What
Ooh,
do you like to play, Tess? Let us know.
yeah. How about everybody in the chat? Go ahead and tell us what's your favorite thing. If you go to casinos, if you visit casinos, what's your favorite thing to play? Me is slots. I love my slots. Bob likes blackjack.
Which slot machine do you like?
My favorite slot machine of all time is Stinkin' Rich.
Stinking Rich?
Called Stinkin' Rich.
Yeah.
Yep, I love it.
You've crushed that machine a few times.
I've crushed it a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, you did in Vegas too.
I did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like blackjack, like Bob. I like blackjack, and I like to play Let It Ride. I don't know if you play that at all, Bob, or
I have, but it's been a while. I typically have blackjack.
Tyler put Spikers in timeout. Oh no, Cindy, don't leave.
oh no, he actually put him in timeout.
I don't think you can reverse it. They were talking
You
about
can't.
that,
Somebody did it the other day on
Yeah.
another live. They put a bunch of people in timeout.
and they tried to, but it's 300 seconds, right? 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Cindy, don't leave.
Yeah, don't leave. Oh man. So Tess said that she likes blackjack too. Yes,
No,
a
you're
lot of
telling me.
people love the blackjack.
No, you were right.
If you're gonna play the cards, if you're gonna play cards, it's one of the simpler ones. Everybody can count to 21, so it's pretty easy. When you get into, I'd like to roulette. Roulette's fine. That's pretty simple. I would disable Nightbot testiness. Yeah, I might do that if it continues. If you use it, he'll get mad.
I have a feeling that's Dwight behind us and more.
I think that's Dwight.
I do
think
too.
Heather is speed reading in the background. Yep.
Blackjack with a splash of slots. I generally hit, win, and run on those. That's smart. That's the way to do it with those things.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's definitely the way to do it. Or cash out and put back your original 20 or whatever you put in the first time, or whatever. That's kind of what I do. But
So I have to do this thing with my girlfriend that I go with. If I win, I have to cash out and give her the money because I'll give it right back. So that helped last Monday.
Bob.
I actually left with money.
Yeah. Wife's uncle's a professional gambler, never held a job in his life, multimillionaire, and owns about half the town of Greensburg, Tennessee.
Ooh,
Wow.
wow. I'd like to meet your wife's uncle.
Tell us to let us know.
Yep, it's Dwight. I could tell by the tone.
Nope, can't reverse.
I could tell by the typing.
Is Heather speed reading? I bet she is.
That's so funny.
Not everyone. LOL, I've seen it. Yeah, someone that's why he's a good old nun. Yeah, Bob. Yep, it's Dwight. Yeah. Yeah. So, they're back. Spikers are back.
Geez, there they are. You better watch those caps.
I think it was the exclamation and caps. Nightbot went all crazy. He's like, oh, all these things. So, yeah, I may have to tone that down. Hopefully, it won't happen again. But I think that one was Tyler accidentally doing it. I don't think it was Nightbot. Yeah, because
Tyler, your mod.
he'll do. Nightbot will do a warning. We'll do a warning, I think, before. Welcome back. So, do you guys have a favorite hotel that you stay at when you're in Vegas? Do you have a preference, or?
So we have stayed at the Palazzo, right? Is that what it's called?
Not sure. We stayed at that
The one that starts with the P.
Palazzo? There's a Palazzo there, right?
Yeah,
The
we stayed
Palazzo.
at that one. We've stayed at Caesars, and we've stayed at.
Yeah, the first time we stayed at Caesars.
Didn't we stay at Bellagio? Did we stay at Bellagio? We did,
We stayed at
because
Bellagio.
that's when I killed it on Stinkin' Rich. I
Yeah.
just kept going down, hitting the machine, coming back, putting the money in the safe, going back down.
It was crazy.
It was.
I came up,
Every
we had
time
all
I
kinds of
came
money
up,
with you.
yeah. So that was awesome. So yeah, Bellagio is just beautiful. So I would say out of the three of them, I literally got lost in Caesars. Caesars is so big. I couldn't find my way back to our room,
Our
like
view
ever.
was terrible too. It was like over the
Especially with that mall.
part of the building looking at air conditioning units. You know what I mean? But the Bellagio was a nice view.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like the shops at the Bellagio, really nice high-end shops. Not that I bought anything, but, you know.
So Rich saying he's cool. He's talking about his uncle. He's got a vet, orange, all kinds of boy toys.
Oh, my God.
Nice. I do want to try craps with someone that. Yeah, same here, Tess. I've gone to the table a few times and just, played some of the easy ones or whatever. But I'd like to play with somebody that really knows what they're doing.
Yeah, I don't know how to play craps at all.
Oh, Danny's in the house. Hey, Danny, Griswold family
Hey,
vacation.
Danny, how are you? Nice to see you.
Got my first warning ever from chat. Yeah, sorry about that, Cindy. Sorry about that. Just trying up the tiers with a box of tissue. It's all good.
Oh, Cindy loves me flipping us over on the
I gotta tell you, I thought that was great.
I don't think
We
it's
had such a
great.
blast.
Okay,
Poor
so
Sarah's struggling, and all of a sudden we go over. I was like,
I was watching. Whose video are we watching today? Where those waters were so calm and so flat, and they were just zipping along.
Last night, right?
Oh, it was Nancy's.
Yeah, it's on her premiere.
That day that we took the jet skis out, I swear to you, they must have been
rough.
5-foot waves. And I got this one on the back. He's not a little dude. And he's in the gimbal with the GoPro. And he's trying to, video the ride. I couldn't get us up out of the water to get on a plane. You know what I mean? It drove me crazy. So finally I was just like, we're dumping. It is what it is. I want to go back, let Bob take it out because he loves all that stuff. And I just tried to record him from the shore, but this little guy came by zooming around with a drone and got him all from the air on the jet ski. And he sold us the footage. He wanted like $50, but we got him down to
50, we paid 28.
20.
I'm never going to have that opportunity, so I took it. But
the videos and the pictures were great. And he got like, what did we get? Like 36. And he dropped it right. He airdropped it right to my phone.
Yeah,
so I had it
cool.
immediately.
Right there.
So it was cool. Yeah.
I love his drone footage, especially the stuff locally.
Yeah, and I stayed at wherever I stayed for the one that's next to Tess. What's the one that's attached to Planet Hollywood or next to it? It doesn't have a casino in it. I think it's not a Marriott. It's
next to
I'm trying to think. My aunt has rewards where we stayed. I can't think of what it was called, but it was right behind Planet Hollywood.
Oh, behind it? Is it not the Polo Towers, right?
No, I can't think of what it was.
I know that Paris is next to it, but actually, you know what? I stayed in a timeshare right down the street from Planet Hollywood, like kind of cat a corner from there. I wonder if it's the same place.
Probably, yeah. It was awesome. I loved it.
Bellagio, Caesars, Aladdin. I love Planet Hollywood. It's my favorite place to go and play and hang out. Flamingo, Harrah's, MGM, Hard Rock, Wynn, Monte Carlo. So yeah, a lot of different places.
So Tess, where do you live? You must live somewhat close, driving distance anyway, right?
I'm thinking.
How about you, honey? How are you going to get there? Are you driving?
Yeah, so I'm about 4 hours and 15 minutes away from Vegas. So I'm just going to wait kind of till the last minute to decide if I'm going to leave Friday. One of my buddies here from Arizona is going to go with me. So he's good with either day. So I just told him I'll call him and let him know. For me, it's just going to be based on my work and how tired I am and all that. My family's going to San Diego for a wedding, so also going to see when they're planning on leaving on Friday or Saturday. Yes, that jet ski was funny to see from the sky. We talk about the jet ski. Hey, Evan, welcome.
Hi, Evan.
Just finally logged in. Some technical difficulties.
That's a new name. Is that one of your friends?
Yeah, that's one of my other buddies here from Arizona, my best friend. He was the one that was on the live with me when I went when I was at on Ronnie's live a couple of Fridays ago.
Oh, okay.
I was sitting next to me there. Used to be a condo, forgot the name that I stayed at with a friend, called something else now. I think she's probably talking about the same. Was it a condo, the place you stayed at that was behind?
No, it was definitely a hotel, but
used to have a fabulous top floor lounge with amazing views where the public was welcome. Not welcome many places nowadays. Little Rock, Arkansas. Wow.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a trek to Vegas. Wow, that guy worked for the hotel. If he did not, that was a sweet deal he got. I think he's talking about.
So, honey, would you do the zip line?
Oh, that in Fremont, I'd probably do that. Yeah, I do that. The only thing I probably wouldn't do is the I shouldn't say probably. I won't do is the one on the Stratosphere, the roller coaster, or whatever it is that's on the top of the Stratosphere. That's something I probably wouldn't do. I've done the New York roller coaster. That's not a big deal, but yeah, I think I'd do this. I want to do. I've done a zip line since I was in high school, so I'd love to do it again. Yeah.
Yeah, we are both afraid of heights, so.
Are you both afraid of heights?
So, honey, you're staying at New York?
Actually, I haven't even booked the hotel yet. I was looking at the Planet Hollywood, Paris, even the Excalibur. So really, I'm just gonna wait till the last minute. Whoever has somewhere I can put my head down for the night, that's where I'll end up. Yeah, I didn't want to like commit to anything just because again, if I wasn't gonna go on Friday and then the cancellation policy I think is 24 to 48 hours, so didn't want to be. I may just stay at the Excalibur because it's literally right across the street from New York, so I can crawl back to the hotel if I need to after the Nine Fine Irishmen.
So, are you going to take some footage? Are you going to put a video together?
I'm going to try to. Yeah, I'll bring my camera. I'm sure there's going to be a ton of cameras, other people there doing video. I may even do like a Facebook Live while I'm there as well. So,
what kind of camera are you going to use? Just curious.
What's that? Sorry.
What kind of camera are you going to take footage on?
I have the DJI Osmo Pocket.
Okay.
So I'm going to give that a whirl. I took it with me to San Diego. And of course, when I hope the footage still came out, but I was trying to get it connected to my phone. You could do it on its own, but the screen is so tiny. And that's one of my things I don't like about it. So I was trying to use this thing to connect it to my phone. So I'm curious if the footage, I haven't had a chance to look if the footage came out, but I'll bring the Osmo Pocket for sure.
That's it. Amy Bond. That's it. It is a timeshare property. Yeah. That's it.
Amy's one of my really good friends who's been, she's worked in the hotel industry forever with Marriott. So that's why she knew. She used to give me.
Hi, Amy. Nice to meet you. Cindy said Doug wants me to do a zip line excursion. Nervous, but I would do it. I'm nervous to do it too, Cindy. We're both afraid of heights, which is why we didn't do the parasailing in Cancun. Although he seemed to be okay to do it. I think he more so wanted the footage, but I mean, we ran out of time and I don't know. I was so afraid to do it. I don't know why. I think because you're just dangling. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think maybe if I was doing the couch one where you're actually sitting and there's something underneath you, I think I'd be okay.
I don't know. Flying like Superman.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying in comparison. Like, I don't. Sadly, the roller coaster on top of the Star Force, they removed a few years ago. Oh, really?
Oh, I think he meant Stratosphere.
Oh, they did?
Did you mean the Stratosphere? Is that what you meant on that, the roller coaster? Yeah, I haven't been to the Stratosphere in a while. I think last time I went there to do a fantasy football draft. I didn't make it down there, so. But I did go down to Fremont, and Fremont's an interesting place.
Cool.
We actually liked Fremont. We liked that one area that you walk through that they put stuff up on the ceiling and they were playing fantastic music. We had a blast there. Yeah. I didn't win any money there. It seemed to be a lot of older machines, but it was a cool enviurement.
I won money down there.
It's old Vegas.
Yeah, that's the original Vegas, right? That's the original strip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, no, I did well at I think it's called the D. That's where we parked at down there. I like Fremont. It just, because of the music and the vibe, but it gets really, really crowded, like especially on the busy weekends and stuff. And yeah, that was only kind of a bummer part. So I'm curious to see how it's going to be like now. Behind Planet Hollywood's Grand Wyndham timeshare used to be called something else.
Oh, you know what? It wasn't a Marriott. I think it was a Grand Wyndham. I'm gonna have to ask my Aunt Terry. Hey, at least after this event, you should get to 100 followers. That would be awesome. So anybody that's not subscribed to either of our channels, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Please subscribe.
Yes, please. Oh, you have the Osmo Pocket? All right, Tyler, I may have to hit you up for some advice. I've watched some YouTube videos and stuff, but if you have any tips and tricks, let me know.
So how's the audio when you use that? Is the audio pretty good?
This is my first time using it, so Tyler, let us know. I've seen other people use it in videos, and it seemed pretty good. But yeah, I'm curious. It's just about Fremont Street this time. Everybody enjoyed it in the past. Yeah, same here, Tess. I like it. I'm just curious what it's going to be like now, because it can get really, especially when their music's playing and everybody wants to go around, the bands where they have the live bands and stuff like that. I'm curious how that's going to be.
Cindy, where are you in Florida? My dad is in St. Pete. He lives by the Big Pink hotel.
Flamingo,
what the hell is the Pink
Flamingo?
No, the Don Cesar.
Don Cesar. Oh, Don
He lives
Cesar.
by the Don Cesar.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for subbing, Cindy. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we got to get Hani up to 100 so he can get his URL and he can get on the live place.
That's the next
Yeah.
step.
It'll be nice because it'll get some other eyes on it at the live place, because like I said, they just added the cruise community in there, but there's a lot of other channels that are there. And you know what I noticed, there's like with Blaine, he's got those RV people, and they're helping each other out and subscribing to each other, and same with the Disney people, those type of things. So there's a lot of that goes on. So other people will, just because they want to get subscribers on their channel, they'll come over and that type of thing, which is nice. It's nice that everybody, even outside of our little communities, is willing to help. We are, we are Lakeland, so not far.
So is that
Lakeland.
close to?
We go by Lakeland. It's between Tampa and Orlando. Go through Lakeland.
So is it by your uncle in Oviedo?
No, it's on the way.
Okay. What did Tess say? Check out the Mirage. Oh wait, we've been to the Mirage too, haven't we? Did we go to the Mirage?
Well, we've been to all of them.
Yeah, we've been. Yeah.
I like the Mirage. I've stayed at the Treasure Island before, which is right next to it. So I'll definitely look into that, Tess.
So a question for Cindy, going back to Lakeland. Isn't that where, is that the Lego theme park there or something? Isn't that in Lakeland? She'll know.
Oh, yeah. I think it is actually.
Yeah.
Hi, Nadia. If I'm saying your name right.
That's my other sister. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, we got to get her number.
Which was the one that was on the last one? What a trip.
Tanya. That's my younger sister. Tanya's my younger one. Nadia is my middle sister, and I have an older one as well.
Oh, my gosh. She was a trip.
So you're a middle child.
Yeah, Nadia and I are in the middle. Linda's our oldest, and Tanya's
okay. We have this argument all the time.
He's
okay.
in the middle.
No, I have an older brother and I have a younger sister, and then there's me. I'm in the middle. When there's four of you, there's kind of not really a middle. You can't say you're the middle.
I'm not the beginning. I'm not the end. I'm in the middle.
No. That's not what middle child syndrome means.
I have middle
though.
child syndrome.
No.
Feel sorry for
No, both of you can't have it. No.
I'll tell you, I have three girls, and my middle child definitely has that middle child syndrome. So I don't know. I was a perfect little child, I'm sure. So
I absolutely was a perfect child.
So
we're right in the middle of Tampa and Orlando. Oh, so you're an hour from Clearwater. I know where Clearwater is. Winter Haven, which is 20 minutes for us. Okay. Oh, happy birthday, Tess.
Trying to pack this tomorrow. Oh, awesome. Yes. Happy birthday, Tess. Got to do laundry. Yeah, for sure. But this is Jonathan, you got to get out to Vegas. It's amazing. Even if you just do it once in your life for the experience, I think you and Shauna would have a great time.
You would. And you know what? You don't have to all. I mean, I think people think that, it's all about gambling, but there is so much more to do than gambling. So one year when we went out, we rented a car and went over to the Hoover Dam, and that was awesome. That wasn't that far.
No, and we'd never see it otherwise. So it worked out.
It worked out. So we haven't done the Grand Canyon yet. I don't know if you could get me in a helicopter. I don't know.
You can
This
do
one did it. Okay, so this one, who's afraid of heights, went to Hawaii, and his friend
Oh, nice.
and him went up in a helicopter with no doors on.
I want to take pictures.
And he took pictures of all of it hanging out the helicopter.
Well, I wasn't hanging out the helicopter.
So-
I was hanging on for dear life.
I'm thinking you're not afraid of heights, but
Oh,
just
I was
saying.
Terrified.
This is my niece, Nadia's daughter, and she's the one. This is the one that does all my graphics and all my social media stuff.
Oh, girl, Ashley, we need to talk because you do a fantastic job, and we are absolutely clueless. So,
Yeah,
Nice
she's
to meet
she's
you.
awesome. She just graduated from San Diego State University, and of course she graduates right during this crazy time. And
Yeah.
so and what's tough in our world is that people want experience, right? To start in the any kind of business or whatever. But how can you get experience if you can't get hired? So she took the bull by the horns and said, you know what? I'm going to start my own business, and I'm just going to do this myself. And she's done an amazing job, as you could see from all the graphics and stuff. So and
Congratulations, Ashley.
yeah,
Nice
good
job.
job.
I like Fat Tuesdays. Yeah, I think they had one inside the Luxor, or they had something similar. It's not one of those hotels. Audio is great in the on the pocket. I use it in most of my new videos, and I really love it. Okay, there you go, Bob.
So, Jonathan, if you were in Niagara Falls, you were not far from us. You were 2.5 hours away from us.
I definitely I want to go to Niagara Falls. That's one of my bucket list items. Then come by and say hello to you guys as well. People just saying hello.
Come and say hi to us anytime you want. You definitely don't want to come in the winter, though. Come in the summer.
Yeah, it's the same with the Grand Canyon. I don't know if that's what he's talking about, the glass floor. The Grand Canyon has that glass floor where you can walk out on it and check. I haven't been, but I've just seen in people's pictures and stuff.
Aww.
Yeah, no, she's awesome. She's really great. So yeah, I think I don't know if Rich is still in here, but Rich, this is my niece, and she's the one that did the logo. So if you guys need help, reach out to her.
Tess.
Oh, stop. I'm back. Oh wait, that's yeah. You'll be begawking in about 18 minutes.
Yeah.
Those guys are crack up. Shelby, hey, welcome. This is Evan's daughter, which is my niece as well, because I've known Evan
Hi,
pretty much
Shelby.
my whole adult life. So welcome, Shelby. Great to have all this support from my friends and family. I really appreciate it. Mister, where are you all from hunting? Okay, so I'll let Cuse Cruisers go first.
We're from Syracuse, New York, hence the Cuse Cruisers. So we're in, the North Pole, basically.
What? I love it.
Oh.
She does.
And
So-
I am in sunny Arizona, just north of Jamie and Sharon. They're in Goodyear, which I used to live. I just moved up to Peoria about a little over a year ago. So, out here in Arizona for me, Tess. That was our first
10 years ago.
10 years ago. For the Niagara Falls. One day we want to go to Vegas one day and Niagara Falls too. Well, Ronnie and Alma, if you ever make it out to Vegas, let me know. I'll definitely meet up with you there.
Niagara Falls is definitely a sight to see. I mean, for us, we've seen it 100 times. So, but if you haven't seen it, it's incredible.
Then you go on Made of the Mist, where you're taking the boat up towards the falls. You really get to see how big it really is, and it's like, wow, it's crazy.
That's amazing.
Morris, New York. Where's Morris, New York? Oh, yeah, Westchester. So we're actually in what they consider upstate New York. Westchester's downstate, right?
We're central.
Okay, sorry,
Yeah.
we're central.
Took the travel trailer to Parkland in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It was supposed to be sunshine. Oh, the Carnival Sunshine out of Charleston. Yeah, that's a common theme, unfortunately. Cool. Never been to New York, just to NYC briefly once, but my son-in-law is from Morris, New York. Honey, Smoky in Arizona? No, not yet. I'm hoping it will stay that way. I heard Las Vegas is getting some of that California smoke over there, so Yeah, I've only been in New York City once. I flew out there for a job interview, walked around a little bit, and that was about it. I'd love to go back. I've been wanting to go back for a long time.
New York City's, I could never live there, but it's, wow, what a place to visit. And talk about Broadway shows. If you go to New York City, go to a Broadway show.
Yeah, pick one. They're all good.
They're all fantastic. So we took the boys this right before Christmas because we wanted to go and see all the decorations and everything. And Bob's son Ryan is into theater, and so we let him choose, and he picked Beetlejuice. And I'm like, what? Out of everything? Like, I want to go see Hamilton or something like that, because when we took his daughter, she picked Wicked, and that was amazing. So I'm like, ugh, all right, fine, we'll go see Beetlejuice. Oh my God, it was fantastic. Fantastic.
There's not a bad show.
There isn't. There really isn't.
Spikers has been there, maybe Morristown. Mount Morris, not just Morris.
I don't know where
So Mount Morris
is.
Mount Morris isn't that far from us. It's down by Morrisville. It's southeast of here.
Oh.
It's like there's like 5 people that live there though.
Small
It's
town.
very rural.
Yeah, San Diego is smoky.
Well, now that you left, there's only 4 people living there.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of that smoke in San Diego. There were some fires out there when I was there this weekend, so stay safe out there. New York City is definitely a wow. It was, and I was there during the daytime. I left before the nighttime, so you
got to be there for night.
It's kind of like I don't know who I was talking to about Vegas. It's not the same during the day as it is at night. So I imagine New York City is the same thing. Love the Maid of the Mist and the Cave of the Winds tours at Niagara. I think that's what the cave tour is called.
I've never done the Maid of the Mist.
Yeah, we did. We did it with when we went. We took Lindsay.
Oh my
to a
God,
softball
I
tournament.
did.
Yeah.
Blaine wants to pull his RV.
You weren't even drinking.
Alzheimer's moment. Sorry.
I'll
Is it
hit the
Broadway
ride with you,
I
Blaine.
believe so.
Yes. Broadway is still closed. Yes, we're here until next year. Yep.
Oh,
Almost voted for his
yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Uh-oh.
The
Gonna pop up.
Let's see what here we got. The Canada side has better view of the falls than the New York side. If you're there, definitely cross the border. Well, now you can't, unfortunately, right? They can't come this way. Can we go that way?
I think it's closed both ways.
I know we can't from New York. Like New York, you can't go anywhere from New York. You have to quarantine for 14 days. You can't go anywhere.
Oh, anywhere out of the state, you'll have to.
Oh, I'm sarcastic, but there's like 35 states on the list. Yeah.
Holy moly.
So.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, it is.
Are they lifting that anytime soon, or have they talked about it?
The state has to be under 10%.
I think it's 1%, isn't it?
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you've got those California rules that are unattainable, huh?
There's some formula. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, the
the
state has to be under a certain percent. Once they get under that certain percent, they get removed from the list. So.
Oh, geez. Wow.
Yeah, it is what it is.
So,
it worked out
that
well.
includes cruises. That includes the cruises you have booked too. So if you were, if they will reopen in November or December or whatever, I mean, anything you have, you can't fly to those ports.
You can. You just have to quarantine for 14 days.
Oh,
so they'll stop you at the airport, and you have to fill out a form, and you have to give them a phone number, and they will text you every single day and say, how you doing? And I only know this because my girlfriend just came back from dropping her son off in Florida for college. And for 14 days, she turned, she's a single mom of 3 kids. So she had to go to the store and stuff. So she just would not bring her cell phone with her so they couldn't track her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was wondering, I was going to say, do they put an ankle bracelet on them or forgot about the phone?
There is a thing on your phone. I don't know if you guys know this, but in settings, there is a COVID tracker on your phone. So I have mine off.
I think it's off by default.
Yeah, you should check.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan, I agree. The Canada side does have a better view of the falls.
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm. And they also have casinos right there too.
So there's that.
You ever win there?
I did. I won a trip to Hawaii. I did.
You did at the casino?
I did. Casino Niagara. It was right when it first opened. They had these humongous drums when you walked in, and you put your name and your information on a little piece of paper and you put it in this drum. Now this drum was ginormous. Out of all the people that got picked, guess who got picked? This girl.
That's
so
awesome.
They called me, and I had to do math problems in order to win it, which was horrible because I am horrible at math, but I was able to figure these out. And I ended up taking the cash instead of the trip because I was young. I was really young, and I needed the money because I ended up getting laid off from my job a week later. So it came in handy to pay rent.
Evan saying get a burner phone, then you don't have to
Oh,
worry. It's true. It's one way. My daughter's a freshman at University of Arkansas, Fayetteville. 2 of her friends and over at school are positive. She's doing online from home.
980 people are tested positive.
Wow.
Did you read that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Well, the good thing is, she corrected herself here. They're doing online work from their dorms. I'm glad they're not sending them back to their, parents or families that are vulnerable and stuff. I guess that's a good thing. You could do that with college. I'm just curious what they're going to do with younger kids, if that happens.
I don't know. So our boys started today. They're both juniors in high school. So Monday, Tuesday is one cohort where half the kids will go on Monday, Tuesday. Then Wednesday is a sanitation day where they sanitize the school. And then the other half of the kids go on Thursday, Friday. So our boys go on Thursday, Friday. And so today was their first day back, and it was 100% remote. Everybody was online. It went well. The kids had smiles on their faces. So I think they were just happy to see people, even if it was virtually. But they go back tomorrow. It'll be interesting, though, because they have to wear masks for the whole day. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't know.
It's gonna be interesting. So Jonathan's talking about a haunted house that's totally pitch black. Follow red dot in the ceiling. I'm guessing that's over in Niagara Falls.
It was up by Build-A-Bear. I don't know, because I would never go anywhere near anything like that because I'm a scaredy cat.
It's funny. I want to talk about something real quick. I'm kind of worried. Yeah, I mean, I would be worried. I mean, they're always going to be our kids, right? Even when they're older and in college, and we're always going to worry about them. And I wonder if they will sign a waiver. I know originally my oldest nephew, he's in college, and they sent them all home. He's in North Carolina, so that was back in during the original spikes and stuff. So I'm curious if different schools have different rules. But you're just talking about haunted houses, and I was talking to Chris with SeaWorld with Chris about the February group cruise, or not unofficial group cruise, and there's a big group of them are staying at the Queen Mary next door there to the Panorama, and I was telling them that I'd seen the vlogs from the Beach Please, that where they stayed there at the Queen Mary, and then they did the haunted tour. So and he was Mike was Betsy's a scaredy cat, so throughout the whole thing he's trying to scare her. Oh man, it was
this
like,
girl.
Did you see that light? Did you see this? Did you see that? And he's like trying to freak her out. I can see Bob doing something like that.
Do you watch Ellen?
What's that?
Do you watch Ellen, the show Ellen DeGeneres? Do you watch her show?
I have a few times. Yeah, not.
Do you watch how she scares the crap out of people? Like, I come out of my seat.
I've seen that where they jump out of those little things or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Oh, Tess, we will pray for her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so my girlfriend's daughter, both of her daughters just went to college. And one of them is local, only an hour and a half away from here. And the other one went to a school in, is it Maryland?
Baltimore?
Oh, Baltimore, Maryland. Yeah. She was there for 1 week. They drove 6 hours there, dropped her off, got her all settled. The following week, there's no confirmed cases there. They sent everybody home. I'd be so upset.
Yeah.
Well, especially since they're taking full tuition, and I tell you, I mean, even with the teachers here, one of the high school teachers, my daughter's high school teacher, decided to take 9 days off, go on vacation, and the parents just were very, very upset. They're like, optically that just looks bad. You know what I mean?
Yep.
People are already kind of concerned that you guys, the teachers were using this as vacation time, and you're not helping that cause for those people that are not doing that. So she sends out this email. Well, no, I said that there's somebody they can contact and all that. So yeah, that wasn't good.
Yep.
Got to sneak out. Good live, everyone. Thank you, Blaine. Thank you
Thanks,
for stopping
Blaine.
by.
Thanks for stopping in. It's always good to see you.
2 days a week, August 10th, and our daughter goes 4 days a week for dual enrollment, high school and college. How's it been, Jonathan? Let us know. How's it been with the mask? I'm assuming they're making them wear masks. If not, but let me know. I'm just curious. That's my biggest concern. They're opening it up in the late September for the kids to go back to the classroom. They've been doing it virtually up to this point. I opted for continuing the online or learning, but my youngest is struggling, and I don't know. I'm on the fence still with that. Forget haunted houses if your daughter didn't get a prom. Yeah, you're right. People didn't get proms, graduations, or my niece that I was just mentioning, she graduated from college, and it was just uneventful. And a lot of people I know were graduating from high school, their kids, and what a bummer. That's what she expected when she left. She said, "I'll see you all soon. I'll be home in a month." Poor girl. At least she has a good friend as a roommate. That's helpful if they're at least have somebody there to be away from home and not during something like that. You want the comfort of home. So
I don't think trick-or-treating is going to happen this year.
Yeah, I know. I see all these like Facebook petitions or whatever about Halloween and stuff. And
Oh, do you? Saying what, to have it or not?
Locally, people have been like, save Halloween or whatever. And it's like, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you got to think about where that candy's coming from. You don't know if somebody in a house has touched that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do it. But, Tess, yes. Okay, Vegas. Tess, what's the most amount of money that you've won in one night? The most I won in one night, and I came home and I fanned out the hundreds on the counter was probably 2,200, 2,300.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I know when I wasn't even 21 yet. I went with my friend Evan and one of our other buddies, and I was sitting on a machine, and it was just hitting, and I was up like maybe $250, $300. So I went upstairs to go tell them. They were up in the room, my buddies, and I went up to go tell them. When I came back, some older lady who had been watching me on that machine came and sat in that chair, and she hit the jackpot on that machine.
Oh.
So Tess is saying she won 2,100. That's good.
Yeah, that's about my highest too, around that. Yeah. They canceled Halloween in Los Angeles, Nadia says. Wow.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Well, that's what's going to happen. Yeah. A lot of people are going to buy the Halloween candy and just end up eating it themselves. Because I don't think a lot of kids are going out.
Oh, she won that on a cruise. Now, see, I've never won anything on a cruise. I always lose my shorts on a cruise ship. Never have won ever.
So, Tess, did you get a free cruise? Did they offer you anything to get you to come back?
Yeah, they sent out, and I guess you don't even have to be a high roller. As a matter of fact, let me see. I just got a card. My wife usually plays in the casino. I don't know where it is now, but she gets offers from their Carnival Players Club in the mail all the time. And like I said, she doesn't play like some of these other people play.
What are we doing wrong?
I don't get any of that, which is shocking to me because
that's why you got to cruise Carnival.
Yeah, but Norwegian has a casinos at seas thing or something like that. I'm almost positive, and I have a card, so I don't know why I wouldn't get stuff in the mail, but I don't.
Vegas, the most I won was $1,400 at blackjack when I stayed up all night playing because a grandchild was being born early. There you go. That's awesome. Grandchild brought you some good luck.
A few royal flushes. Wow.
I used to do well at some video poker machines. I'm trying to remember the name of the place. It's no longer there. It was like on the corner of one of the. Evan, if you remember, it's a place I got kicked out of. Yeah.
Story?
Well, I challenged the dealer and the pit boss because I told him to check the camera because the dealer pulled the cards quickly. And I'm like, no, I won that hand. And the dealer was saying, no, you didn't. So I told him, bring the pit boss over, check the camera, and the pit boss got upset and kicked me out. Like, all right, whatever, I'm out. It was
Well,
like
that means you probably won.
not free, but great offers after like my last cruise that was canceled. That was $845 total for an interior on Lido with $500. Wow.
Wow, that's great.
Awesome.
We got to figure that out.
Yeah, we do. Cause like Jonathan, we did that too. We did a slot pull, but we didn't win. And what I didn't love about the slot pull was that the guy that put it together got to use his card. So he got all the points for all of that. I was like, what the heck?
That's it's a good one. Maybe I need to be the slot pull coordinator on it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
It was Silver City. You're right. Yeah, it wasn't Slots of Fun. Yeah, Silver City. That's what it was. Yeah, a little tiny casino is gone now. So one bummer. One of the things I enjoy in Vegas is the buffets, and so I just found out that only the what's it called, the Wicked Spoon or something like that, and the Cosmopolitan is the only buffet that's open. So that's kind of a bummer. And a lot of people are doing steakhouses and things like that, doing reservations in lieu of that. I did my first Royal
I think
Caribbean.
Tess and I need to become fast friends.
We got to figure out what she's doing.
Yeah.
She's got to teach us.
Tess, will you find me on Facebook?
Tess, I definitely need to meet up with you in Vegas. I need to download some of this information from you and then share it with Sara and Bob.
What you are comped. Can we bring Tess into this chat?
Yeah, Tess,
Tess, can we bring you in?
I think she's gonna have to leave here. The ship show just started. We probably have to.
Oh, okay.
See y'all over at the ship show. Yeah. All right. We don't want to step on our friends over at the ship show or Josh Hokum over at Cruiser Josh. So thank you guys. Actually, I wanted to ask you one quick thing before we go. Have you you mentioned Hawaii and my ears perked up. Have you guys been to Hawaii?
Not me. He has.
I've been there a couple times for work.
He leaves me. I don't get to go.
Did you go to Oahu?
Which
island?
Honolulu. Oahu. Oahu. Yes.
Oahu. Yeah. I've been there 3 times. I went to Oahu. I wanted to do I talk about Hawaii. It's another one of my favorite places to go to. So maybe we'll do that another night. Well, and just remember Friday, if you want to just shout out your show for Friday real quick before we lose everybody.
Yes.
We got 14 in here.
Oh, thank you. So yes, we are going live on Friday at 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. And I think that we haven't figured out what we're doing yet. I think right now it's just cocktails, hang out, talk about travel. And a lot of people still are asking us tons of questions about our recent trip to Cancun. And we put our first video out. So go check that out if you haven't. Shameless plug. And, come visit.
I've got more videos coming.
We do. Yeah. So really quick on that. We were using a work laptop and it's just not good for editing. So we actually bought a PC and it's on its way here. So once that comes, we'll start pushing out our other content. Yeah. But until then, I can't have him
it's brutal
sitting here on this little laptop, pushing it to max capacity to get out content. So please just stick with us. We'll have more content out soon. I promise.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Tess, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate
you.
Yeah,
Tess, thank you.
And I'll look for you in Vegas. I'll try to reach out through the Facebook group or through chat. Or I'll friend you on Facebook and I'll get a hold of you while I'm in Vegas.
Yeah.
And RCCL is offering me free 10 to 14 cruises in Australia.
Tess, look me up on Facebook.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And we'll see you guys Friday night on your show. Talk to you later.
Thank you.
Thanks
for having us.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Oh, my pleasure. Always. Thank you. Bye-bye now.